Okay. Hi, and welcome back to Blurry Vision Book Review. It's that fun hangout, if I could speak clearly, where we read a book, we base a drink based off the book, and then we drink the drink and then review the book for you. That was a mouthful. Anyway, I'm Teresa.
I'm Miranda.
Miranda's going to give you our disclaimer. I was gonna bring him in.
This is brought our own pussy.
Yeah, this is Brad.
We are, well, clearly, I just introduced your cat.
Yeah.
We are not for everyone. We are loud, we are funny, we are obnoxious, but we're a good time. So if you are a stick in the mud and don't enjoy that, we appreciate you stopping by. Anyone else? Come on in. Kids, maybe earmuffs, but other than that, we're a good time.
Absolutely. So today we're going to review a book that is called, hang on, I gotta get my notes back up.
25 Reasons to Hate Christmas and Cowboys.
And the author is Ella Thorpe.
Yep.
And when we base the drink off the book, this book didn't have a lot of drinking.
No.
There was one scene where he did bring in a pink drink, which is exactly what we were going to make you here today, but pink panty dropper, or dirty pink panty droppers, was what we were going for. That didn't work out. It tasted awful.
Yeah.
Apparently there was a mixing snafu where we added additional water or something anyway. So now we have just a panty dropper.
Dirty.
Oh, just a dirty. Oh, just a dirty.
A dirty panty dropper.
Instead of the normal 3 ingredients, we added in a couple more. So anyway.
There's some peach schmops. Peach
Snops.
Schnapps.
What is it, Mom? Schnapps. We got a couple of bystanders. Yeah, in the background.
Live audience.
Yeah.
All right. So
we start off the book by telling you what the genre is.
what did you say? I said
Hallmark romance.
okay. We were close. I said holiday love story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was clearly we went with Christmas. You know, we went Christmassy.
Mine says
the host.
Local farmers, but he's a cowboy, but he's on a farm. Right?
Close enough. He liked that he apologized to the chickens. No, wrong one. Never mind.
Apologize to the chickens?
Wrong book.
Which book is that? Oh my gosh.
Wrong book. He was a farmer. My bad.
Which one was that?
I'm getting it confused with the other book.
That's normally what I do. It's not a series.
No,
it's standalone. So you can just read this
one.
one.
At the end, this one is a complete standalone. But at the end, you get introduced to a new person who starts his own spinoff. Who? Bowen. The
bull rider.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for knowing what this one.
The bull rider. Oh, that's right.
And then he starts his own, and that's called the Dirty Cowboy series.
Yes.
Okay. But this is not a part of that.
No.
We just meet the guy for the first time.
In the end of the
book. The very end.
Okay. What was your favorite part?
My favorite part, I said that he was the lovesick puppy. Like, he was the one that was pursuing it so hard, as opposed to her being head over heels and mushy gushy over a guy. I liked that.
How's your favorite part of the whole book? Okay, let me go. How do I go with it?
All right.
My favorite part, so she hates Christmas. She has 25 years of being alive, that every year something horrible happens at Christmas. So she hates Christmas. And one of the years, Christmas at the beach, because she lives in Australia, she got stung by a jellyfish. Or what was the jellyfish's name? It's a flagon dragon?
Something like that.
Some sort of jellyfish.
Yeah.
What's the bad jellyfish's name?
I feel like any jellyfish you get stung with is a bad one.
So anyway, that ruined Christmas for her. So
because her dad had to pee on her.
Yes, her dad had to pee on her. So that was awful. So anyway, so this guy, Johnny, so this is Johnny and Isabel. Izzy is, like her friend calls her, is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Johnny wants to write every single one of her Christmas miseries into great Christmases. So he wants to fix it all for her and of course make her fall in love with him. So this Christmas one was that one.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes home to his house and he lays a tarp out in the house, throws a whole bunch of sand in the house, sets it up like a beach,
Because she's from Australia.
because she's from
And they're in
Australia,
Wyoming in wintertime.
turns his furnace up, god awful hot.
Yeah.
And anyway, gets her a drink, puts a little umbrella in the drink,
Mm-hmm.
and they sit there, gives her a towel. Of course, he starts
To lay on.
he starts taking his pants off.
Yep.
And she goes, whoa, 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 this isn't a nudist beach. And he's like, I had shorts on or whatever.
Yeah, he
So
had
anyway,
shorts on.
anyway, that was my favorite part of the book.
Yeah, that was
his,
the cute part.
That was his first making her Christmas right.
Righting her wrongs of Christmas.
Yes, yes. So the
okay.
next part is what scene stuck with you?
Well, that's the scene that stuck with me.
What,
Was the beach
scene?
The beach
Oh.
scene inside the house, because he went so far above it, because she got off the bus in Wyoming during Christmas time and she was a drama queen.
Oh, she's miserable.
She was throwing a pissy fit, mean to everybody, just terrible.
But she's gorgeous. And so, of course, he sees her through the window
Mhm.
and literally goes into this department store and she's just setting up the scenes.
Yeah,
at
she
this
just
department
does
store.
like the marketing and decorating.
Yeah, and he comes in
Mhm.
and he goes, can you help me with some clothing options? He wanted her to be like his personal shopper.
Yeah.
And she's like,
She's like, I don't work
do
here.
that. And she was
Yeah.
totally rude to him. And anyway, he didn't care. He still pushed
still loved
forward.
her.
Yeah. Want to know my favorite scene?
What?
Well, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it because I don't want to ruin it.
Oh, hints.
But
Give me hints.
the airport and the old man was my favorite
Oh God, yeah.
scene of the book
Oh.
because
That was a light bulb.
yes,
It was a light bulb moment.
it was the turning
Yep.
turning point in the book. That's all I'm gonna say. I
Yeah,
can't tell you all the details because that will just ruin the whole book and you won't even need to read it. So
right, and we don't want that.
We can't go there. Can't go there. Would you read
okay.
something by her again?
I would. Her book, it was short.
It was
Even
short.
on my Kindle, it was 185 pages. It went by super quick. I put on here that it was a great vacation read. Like if I were going to the airport, I always buy a book when I go to the airport, even though I have 1,000 books at home. But this is a good, like, if this were a summertime book and you were going somewhere warm, this is that kind of book I'd bring.
Yeah, and I just got done reading three. I don't even know how to put it. Books that weren't good for my mind at all. So this was a great book to
It was
bring me back around to good-hearted fun again.
So what would you say, what was the least favorite about this book? I had something that stood out to me and it just, it drove me crazy the whole time.
So what was it?
Okay. In the book on the Kindle, this is the stupidest thing. It's not even about the book.
Oh.
But every time it would be, say, Johnny, and it was like his chapter, and then it would say Isabella, and it was her chapter. Well, on Johnny, they had a cowboy hat on. If you read the book, he never wears a cowboy hat except for special occasions, which was like their Christmas party.
Yeah.
But there's a cowboy hat on him in every single picture, not a baseball hat, which is what he's known for wearing.
Yeah.
And then she's in a red swimsuit at the top of every one of her chapters.
And she
But
didn't wear a
she
swimsuit.
never wore a swimsuit till the very, very, very end. And it wasn't red.
It was white.
It drove me nuts. Drove me
It was
absolutely
white.
bonkers. I don't know why, but that's.
Wow.
So again, it had nothing to do with the story. It had nothing to do with any of it. It was literally just the picture.
So I didn't like Charlie at first.
Charlie.
He was the
Ew!
pet store owner
Yes.
or pet store guy who was an absolute dick to Johnny.
Super
But
douchey.
then after
he
the
had a reason.
he had a reason,
He
and then
had
I
a
felt bad for him, and my heartstrings pulled for him because I felt bad for him. I was kind of
I
hoping
know.
that this would be a series, and then he would
He
have
would
to
find love.
he would find love.
Okay,
And then his,
Miss Ella Thorpe, we need you to go ahead and write a second one for
Yeah,
Charlie. Charlie
Charlie-
needs a happy ending.
well, Charlie, yeah,
Even though he's a douchebag.
he does. Everyone needs love.
Everyone needs a happy ending.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Anyway,
Go back to that one.
did it impact your mood?
Oh, it just had me smiling.
Did
It was a feel good, like easy read. There was nothing major, there was nothing in depth. Because we had just also read Year One.
Yes, by Sophia Lark, yeah.
That one.
I mean, hopefully years 2 through 5 are gonna be better on that one. And
If
it'll
they
bring it
are,
all
we'll
full
do-
circle
if
because
it
it was
is,
just
we'll
a
do.
lot of information in there, not a lot
So
of.
informative.
not a
Anyway,
lot of- yes, it impacted my mood. It was fun, quick read is what I
Yes.
said. Gave me all the feels. I laughed out loud.
Yep.
And I loved his determination to make
he was
her
very determined.
love Christmas and him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the heat level
I would go with a 5,
out of
20.
okay. I literally like it was Hallmark cutesy.
Yeah.
There was nothing like oh
Uh-uh.
my god.
Yeah.
It was just meh. It was good. It was
Okay.
fine.
Oh my God, though, like my thing at the end in the beach.
Oh,
Talk about sands. What is that called? Chafing.
dude, the amount of just like I don't, you know what? Maybe that's fantastic for some people.
No.
Maybe people want to do it in the ocean. I, for one, am like, oh God, I don't like water anyway, so that would terrify me. But
I just recently went to Aruba and I got the worst chafing experience of my life in
by
between
doing
my
it in the
thighs.
ocean?
No. Out of the beach to the bar and back multiple times.
Oh,
That I can't even imagine the sand situation. So anyway,
yeah.
nope.
No, I get it.
No.
Okay.
Couples connection.
Was the cut? Okay.
Was it believable?
You and I have different opinions.
Okay, I said it was. They were both
Okay.
witty and funny.
They were.
I could see them getting together, but it
Yeah.
had to be him pursuing her.
Yeah.
I don't think she would have ever pursued
No.
him.
I think she was totally happy by herself
Yeah.
without anyone and going back home to Australia.
Yeah.
I said to me it seemed a little forced at the beginning, and then it was too fast. Like it was just kind of she just was like, oh yeah, let's go for this, and then it just all happened very quickly. But the book was short, so it made sense. But after the first like he was very much just I want you, I love you, and this is how it's going to be.
He literally went home after meeting her and
Oh.
told his mom,
Yeah.
I'm in love.
She says, I wrote that down because it was one where I was like, what?
Yeah.
And it said, I'm in love. And she goes, oh yeah, who this time? And you're just like, oh, there you go, Mom.
Yeah.
Good job, Mom. Okay, so
there wasn't any real quotes in this book.
No, you had an amazing quote.
Well, it wasn't a quote. It was just what the friend woke.
It is a quote. You're taking a thing from the book. It's a quote.
Oh, so her friend, what is her friend?
Lila.
Lila. I think it's Lila. I don't remember her friend's name. Anyway, her friend,
real memorable.
She literally says to her, I need the name, age, cock size, tell me immediately.
And then
that's right.
Yeah, no, what?
You can't tell him that?
Yeah,
you can.
Yeah.
So he's outside the door. He's already come back to her apartment, or not apartment,
the
hotel room.
Yeah.
And she opens the door because he's knocking and she gets off the phone with Lila.
Yeah.
Is her name Lila?
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is. Anyway, and opens the door and he's like, I heard somebody needs to know my cock size. Which is kind of funny.
That one I liked.
Yeah.
There was another part in there where there was one of her things on the Christmas list and why she hated it was something about a book.
Yeah.
Right? There was something about a book. I don't remember exactly what it was, but he went to the bookstore and he asked this lady, the bookstore owner, for one of her recommendations. He doesn't really read.
Her favorite book.
And so then they get the favorite book, and I'm looking it up right now because it cracked me up.
It was the gal with the arrow. What?
It's Hunger Games.
Yeah.
And he goes, I went to the bookstore and asked the clerk for the best book ever. I wanted something nice that would make you smile, and that's what she gave me.
Yeah.
And she started laughing. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Did you read the blurb by any chance? Have you ever heard nothing about the Hunger Games? And he said, no, he's not much of a reader. And she goes, it's about a group of children forced into the arena where they kill each other until only one survives.
Yeah. So
and he wanted that to make her smile.
Yeah, but then as he's leaving, he's like, okay, well, just read it again.
Yeah, he's like, you'll be fine. Just read it.
We'll try again on the next round. And then they spent the whole book, he righted every single one of her wrongs.
Every one of them.
Yeah.
Even the one she didn't write down.
Yeah, and we can't talk about that. You just have to
we don't talk about that. It's like Fight Club.
Okay, we might run out of time because we're on a time limit.
We are on a time limit. Okay.
How many shots?
Okay. How many shots to recommend this to somebody?
0.5.
I said 0 on all of it. I think I would recommend, I recommended Priest to our coworker.
We haven't even read that yet.
I know, we still recommended it to her.
Yeah.
Family. My family numbers are kind of dwindling.
Mom over here,
So,
0.
Mom, yeah, no.
0.
She'll be fine. And
Yeah.
then friends, obviously it's a zero.
I guess
So
it's a
said
zero. I don't know why I went
across.
25. I thought I had to have at least one.
No, I didn't. I
Okay.
said zero. So we do a thing with our ratings is how many cocktails do we rate this book because we drink.
None.
You would never read this book again?
Oh, what? I thought you meant how many cocktails do you drink it? Oh, I think I'm
No.
thinking about my coworker and how many cocktails to sleep with somebody. No, never mind. I was totally off base. Yes, I would drink cocktails again. What was the question?
Really been while we've done this. A cocktail rating. How many ratings do you give it? So we don't give it stars. We give it cocktails.
Oh,
There we go.
I'll give this one if you want heartfelt fun,
Christmas vibes.
eight
Full Christmas vibes.
cocktails.
So we only do 1 out of 5.
How many did you give? 2, 3? Okay. 3 to 4.
I gave 3, so we'll go 3.5. This is a 3.5 out of 5.
cocktails. Yeah. Well done, Ella.
Yes, well done. We don't recommend.
We do not
recommend dirty
droppers.
panties.
But
Dirty panties
I'm
are
gonna
not
drink
good.
it. I got a jug full of it.
We have a big old bowl.
We're gonna make
Anyway.
slushies.
Yeah, we are doing slushy.
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Number
this
one,
one-
we are in a different spot.
Oh yeah, this is a temporary location for us.
Traveling Blurry, if you will.
Travel Blurry, if you will.
The next month will also be, we're doing a book retreat type of thing, which will
Yeah.
be a good time.
We're going to the canal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we'll talk Mom into coming into the mix. Would you like to show your face?
No, thank you.
Maybe
She's
next
like,
month
maybe
we'll get her
next
drunk
month.
enough.
Yeah, maybe.
Um,
Maybe the auntie will come in too. I don't know.
we got some potential.
Oh, maybe.
But we'll also have our sign back. Right now we
We
have
will.
our
We'll bring
our
that.
Blurry vision. And
Yeah, this is handmade
You know,
tonight.
we
but
like it.
Anyway, my final thoughts would say I love books like this
Yeah.
because they're lighthearted love.
After I say these books are great books after you've read something dark or something really deep. This is a good get you out of the funk so you can read more. That's kind of where I'm at with it.
Absolutely. So, and we always end our, well, we start it too. We didn't start it, but we'll end it.
What?
We always cheers.
Yeah.
Well,
Cheers,
no,
baby.
yeah, but when we start, we cheers too.
But we didn't.
We didn't, but we will cheers to end. Wow, you're going all the way home.
Yeah, I was going to think the whole thing.